And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Philadelphia taking on the United States. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Dustin May. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go? And now here is C.J. Abrams. Fouled off left side. The pitch just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the bat alive.
Just missed.
2-2 the count.
Next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Happ ranging back on it. Makes the catch up against the wall. Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Grich.
The second baseman, Bobby Grich.
That's out to center field. Wood hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He sends it out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Joe Adele. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Right side. Anthony moving under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Eric Skubal. What should we keep an eye on here?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Ian Happ, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball, that's inside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one at triple digits.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out. Devers now. Chris, he's currently the team leader at OPS.
Devers.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls,
Gonna really
2
need
strikes.
to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Good job to fight that one off. And
Ball
that
1.
is a good eye on a pitch down low. And the count 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting third, the third baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Vinny.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Right through there for a strike. Adele pulls it down, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. May back to work. And a foul ball. Inside. And that is ball one. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
May fires. That one misses. And that's ball three.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And now here is Harper. Swinging a foul out of play. That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases. It's 3-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hit in the air, left field. Hat makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. Diaz in his 7th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba, and that misses. And now 2-0. On the inside corner for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Got him. That ends the frame. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the second. At the plate, Derek Jeter. Grich. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So up next, Roman Anthony. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And the first pitch misses for ball one. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Soto makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. Caminero. Line drive. And that is that. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now it's going to be C.J. Abrams. That misses. 1-0.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, Bobby Grich will hit next. And that one is lifted in the air. Anthony. He's got it. And there's one away. And now it's Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2020. He hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard, base hit. Save. And now second and third with one gone.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1-1.
In the air, center field. Wood under it. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. In comes the run from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. As we go to the last of the third. And here is James Wood. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Up the middle. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Man at first, nobody out. Next to hit, Hunter Goodman. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
1 ball,
and that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hauls it in for the out. So the lineup flips over in half up to him. He's 0 for 1. Inside.
That's inside.
Ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. Here's Rafael Devers.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first. Out number 3. Back now in Toronto. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carlos Santana. There's a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here is Bryce Harper. Swings and misses.
0-1.
That's strike one. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball.
Santana on at
I got
first.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. He dives, but he can't make the catch. 1 at second, and that's all they'll get.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan.
Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Next one misses.
1-1.
Ball one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rafael Devers up to hit. Fly to left his first time.
Devers.
1-0.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Ripped to short. That's out number 3. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. To third, Arenado. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And now Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Pasquantino.
Diaz. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Just
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Abrams. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Yandy Diaz now.
For the Mermen, the first baseman,
Hader back to work.
Diaz.
Slider right there. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Late with the swing there. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball-slider combo that is so impressive. Happ makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs. And misses inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Hader ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony.
Anthony.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Anthony,
0-1's the
only
count.
20 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And they'll do it again. High fly ball down the left field line. Soto gets under it. And out number one on the grab. Now it's the second baseman, Junior Caminero. Grounded out his first time up.
Caminero.
Two away. Here's the center fielder, James Wood. Reached out an infield single his first time. That's down and in. Abrams makes his way towards it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the left fielder, Aaron Bummer, taking over on the mound.
Aaron Bummer.
Off the mark there, and that's ball one. And another ball.
Ball 2.
And that's outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out. He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And no one can get there. And now 2 aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Out to short. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Oh, and this one gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Runners at the corners, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one is downstairs. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ripped into right center. Base hit. Soto scores. And the lead is up to 5. Throw to first, and he gets back safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouled off down the right side. Bummer deals. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one inside, and that's ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
1 strike.
That one's in there. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up at RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now a chance for Yandy Diaz.
Hey!
First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Inside, and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded. So the batting order turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Now pitching, Jesse Chavez.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2 outs. Bases are full. Good eye right there. Swings over the top of that one. Goodman down to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, and here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. This one popped up right side. 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 in this one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. See you later. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-1. So digging in, Nolan Arenado. Cut on and lifted in the air. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th.
1 ball,
Next
1
offering
strike.
way off the plate.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Brings it in, and that is that. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Grich.
Bobby Grich.
Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Juan Soto now. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. Reaching down and makes the grab. Now Joe Adele. They say you win.
0-1.
That one
1-1.
not close. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1
I
ball,
would say the game's
2 strikes.
close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Up with it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strike. Back now in Toronto. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. And a good start to the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Derek Jeter has grounded out a couple of times. And a foul ball. Pasquantino gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Arenado fired to second. To Diaz. That's 2.
The 5-4-3 double
Now
play is a
that's
gem
right
in
fielder.
baseball,
Right
and how
back.
can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Anthony
Oh,
now at
one's
the
the count.
plate as he swings through strike one. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. And that's a base hit.
Back against the wall
The
with
batter,
two
number
strikes, but
13.
found a way. Let
Second
that pitch
baseman,
get pretty deep on
Junior.
him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Ripped into left center, base hit. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start to come back.
Now batting.
Really nice
Center
job of
fielder.
two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
2 on, 2 outs. In there at the knees.
Oh, this
0-2
guy's
is the
so
count.
comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If
Ball,
he's not
that's
ready to pull
outside.
the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Adele drops into the glove, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the Mermaid,
And now it's the
the
switch
catcher,
hitter,
Carlos
Carlos Santana.
Santana.
Chavez back to work. Chavez,
Ball.
6'1" righty. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider.
Got
Pasquantino
him.
takes it to the bag, 1 up, 1 down. Bryce Harper to the
The
plate.
batter, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And
Nope,
ball
that's
1.
down.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run.
out.
And they get the out. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Started to
Counts 1-0.
swing, held up. Foul ball there.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground. Over to Diaz. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The
Now the left fielder,
number 8,
Ian Happ.
Ian.
0 for 3 with 2
Happ.
flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it drops in. Man aboard, and here is
Now
Devers.
Justin Robleski.
And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Happ stands at first with 1 out. Caught him looking for the K. Here's the third baseman,
batting,
Nolan
the third
Arenado.
baseman, Nolan
1 for 3.
Arenado.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Rafael Devers. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play. So up next, Yandy Diaz. First pitch just misses. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get.
Now pitching.
Griffin Jacks gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Grich, the next to hit,
Ball
takes
one,
ball
no
1.
No, that's low.
That one hit to right. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Out there to center. Wood snags it on the run. Last chance for the home team. Now at the plate, Vinny Pasquantino. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Manny Machado.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And Manny gets a piece. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And Machado able to spoil that pitch. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. And that's down, a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Back-to-back base hits. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good time.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third. So digging in, Junior Caminero.
Second baseman, Junior.
That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Base hit, 1 run is in. And he boots it. She'll still come home with it.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is going to go. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 6-5. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Hunter Goodman. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swings
No ball,
and
2 strikes.
misses. 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And there are 2 outs. So it's their last
The left
chance in this
fielder,
one.
number 8,
Here's the left
Ian
fielder, Ian Happ. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one.